angels, ancestors, and deities of both myself and the collective. Only those that want the absolute best for both myself and the collective are welcome in this space. No trickster spirits and no malefic spirits allowed. Thank y'all for being here. Hello, hello, hello. If you're new here, my name is Kinny. I am a psychic tarot reader and medium, and this is going to be a pick a card, okay, having to do, or pick a pile rather, having to do with what do people love about you? Okay, so there's going to be three piles. I'm going to go ahead and give y'all a second to look. Pile one is going to be the Archetype deck. Okay, pile one is going to be the Archetype deck by Caroline Miss. It's like I used it for so long, so it's kind of just like starting, you know. Pile two is going to be the Seasons of the Witch Samhain Oracle. Okay, and then pile three is going to be the Intuition Oracle. Okay, so I'm showing one last time. Pile one, Archetype Oracle, Caroline Miss. Pile two, Seasons of the Witch, Samhain Oracle, Lorraine Anderson, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and Juliet Diaz. And then pile three, Monte Farber and Amy Zerner. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. If you picked pile one, let's get started with pile one. I just see 1, 2, 3 in the clock. Okay, so I feel as though people think that you are very like forward moving. People think that you are very like abundant. 11:22 in the clock. People think that you're very very intuitive, and even like the beginning, like the front of the box. This is that energy of like people think that you are queenly there, like you're in your divine timing, divine energy. Okay, you could have Libra, Taurus, Pisces placements. Okay, people think that you are just very like regal, like you kind of have like your nose up. Okay, like heavy on like the Libra and then heavy on the Pisces. People think that you kind of have your nose up to stuff. Okay, so why do people love Pile One? Thank you to Spirit for being here. Okay, I also think that you have a very like established personality with like archetype. You definitely have like different sides to you. Okay, we all do, but I think that people like how like multifaceted or like you seem cultured. People love you because like you take really really good care of yourself. Okay, you may like earmuffs. Okay, like you may dress like people may think that you're bougie. Okay, but really it's just like abundance. You may like big earrings. Okay, or flowers in your hair. Okay, some of y'all may be hijabis. Okay, um, let's see what's going on. I definitely think that you have like a lot of suitors. Like people love that you're so like attractive. Okay. So artists in reverse, okay, you definitely could be somebody that doesn't like to like stick to one thing creatively. In terms of why people love you, like you definitely could put like your pain into your art. You could definitely be somebody that has like a even like sadder taste in music. Okay. So people kind of think that you're just like very complex. Okay. Using talent as an excuse to mistreat others, posing as a starving artist to elicit pity. Let's see what this is about in terms of why people love you with artists in reverse. Using talent as an excuse to mistreat others, posing as a starving artist to elicit pity. I definitely think that that's part of why people are attracted to you. It's very odd. Okay, you definitely have a lot of haters. Is what I'm picking up. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You're trying to build up, and people be trying to tear you down. But what makes people love you? The people that aren't haters towards you. What makes people love you is that like you give that starving artist vibe in the sense of like you're like a mystery. You know what I'm saying? You may be a creative and things of that nature. Okay, you may make controversial music, whatever the case may be, whatever that means. Uh, Clarify the spirit in terms of why people love Three of Wands. Yeah, like you might be like nomadic, like that starving artist vibe. Okay, people love you because you are like a wild. I'm hearing Wild Side by Normani and Cardi B, Gemini energy, Libra, Scorpio, Aries energy. Okay, um, yeah, you may also be like a like what is it called, like a zealot for pain. Okay, y'all might be people who are like you put yourself in like not say bad situations necessarily, but like you are just like you do it for the plot, and then like you can like write a song off of it, like really like as I say that, write a song off of it, where the case may be. The Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy. There could be a Virgo energy in particular that you used to deal with, or like somebody that you got out of their shell. Okay. In terms of why people love you, I definitely feel as though like you're both always outside, but not outside at the same time. It's very odd. People can't put their finger on you. Okay, people can't put their finger on you. Also, I definitely feel like you may be like very like physically wanted, very like physically desirable by like a lot of these people. Okay, and I definitely feel as though a lot of these people like you have a very controversial style. I don't know. You put your shadow stuff into like your art. Okay, Let's see, eliciting pity. I don't know. What's attracting people to you is that it's something about the lifestyle that y'all live. Something about the lifestyle that you live. Devil energy, okay, Capricorn energy. Something about the lifestyle that y'all live, okay. Some of y'all may be like really into like substance, okay. Some of y'all could be like, on that smoky smoke, on that drinky drink. And people might like that you live this like nomadic, artistic, darker rock star energy. You know what I'm saying? You could get your money in a different kind of way and something that people think is darker, like whatever the case may be, Knight of Cups. But that's what's crazy is like what people like about you is that you are talented. People like your art. Okay. But people may like the stuff that you talk about or maybe like the stuff that you listen to, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. But you're being honest. With Knight of Cups, like it really attracts people to you. Particularly, it attracts like toxic men and masculines, okay, that like share a lot of this like love and foolishness, okay. Yeah, like people who just kind of like want to like hit. Okay, I'm hearing BED by Jacquees, Aries energy. Okay, you want to love, but I just want fun. Okay, yeah, you could attract like people who like don't want anything more than just to like annoy you. Okay, a lot of people love. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna look at the bottom of the deck, but I have this stop card. Okay, like people like they kind of see you closer to like a shadowy light, y'all. These people kind of see you from like a distance. Like people stop themselves from like coming like close to you. And I think that what people love about you is that like they like viewing you from like afar. Like people like the mystery. People like the fact that like, ooh, like she's spooky. Like I'm seeing somebody like smoke a cigarette. I'm seeing Winona Ryder and I'm not even sure what movie she was in, the Jennifer or something like that, way back when. Like that's what I'm seeing. Okay. And then with the warrior here, this is gonna be the last card for y'all because I got a stop card. But like warrior, strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice and conquering the ego. People think that you're very strong. There's something about you going through something or being in some sort of lifestyle or experiencing something, and it really like people don't resonate with your story. Okay, that's what makes people like that's what people love about you is that that sounds so terrible, but like people, I would never lie to y'all. Like people like think that you have like such like an era of darkness about you, like an air of darkness about you. And it's like you put that into your art, you live this like nomadic lifestyle. People don't know what you're doing next, like, but it really like attracts people to you. Kind of get like bad boy, bad girl, like bad yeah. Okay, it could be some of y'all could be some of y'all could be from the Caribbean, okay, or have Caribbean descent. Strength, skill, discipline, and toughness. So, well, these people think that you're very, very strong. You're very, very like maybe even like defensive. People like that you'll stand up for yourself, and people like that you'll stand up for people who are less fortunate. Okay, people think that you are heroic about things. Okay, even though you live this lifestyle, people think that you are very like strong. Okay, Twilight could be significant. Okay, people are kind of afraid of you a little bit. Okay, people are they know not to mess with you. That's what people love about you is that you're very stoic. You don't say too much, which is a part of this mystery. Okay, and self-sacrifice. I told you like you're like a zealot for pain. Like you're willing to sacrifice yourself. You're willing to put yourself in the middle of something, and it kind of just like adds to your whole air of mystery. Adds to your whole, you know what I'm saying? And conquering the ego. It's like you're always on like a dark night of the soul. Is what people love about you. It's like it seems as though like you just have this like darker energy. You know what I'm saying? But people know that you've experienced some shit. Okay, victim in reverse, playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity. Is that eliciting pity? I don't know. I feel like people feel bad for you. And it's like people feel bad for what is this? Pity come up twice, okay? People love you because of pity, because they pity you, inability to maintain personal boundaries. I feel like you have some sort of like complex, like, and maybe like triggering story. Like you've been through something. You are a warrior. I'm hearing Survivor by Destiny's Child. Okay, Aquarius. Texas actually, if you have Aquarius, Leo, or Virgo energy. Okay, but like, what is this pity spirit? Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I definitely feel like y'all could have had like a really bad situation with your family members. Um, or there's something about like your friendship structures, like but like your long term situations, not as stories. There's a lot of gossip surrounding your family or surrounding the people that you know, people that you call family. And I feel as though like what does this pity have to do with love spirit? What's going on? King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, people just kind of like feel bad for you about like you got the short end of the stick in some sort of situation. Okay, and I definitely feel as though hmm, Queen Knight Page 10 9. Nine of Cups. Yeah, trigger warning, y'all. Okay, Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I definitely feel as though people like love you because they not just because they feel bad for you, like they feel like you're very, very strong for what it is you've been through, and they feel like you wear it well. Like I said, like people may think that you're like bougie, come off as like that archetype, energy, but like the crown could be significant. Watching the show The Crown, and like all the shit that the queen and them be like, how, went through in secret and in private and shit like that, and they never told nobody because like they have to like keep they vibes up, you know what I'm saying? You could definitely have Libra, Taurus, or Pisces placements, okay? But like people love you because it's like they feel like you are very like complex and like you know what you're talking about because you've been through some shit. Like people are aware that you've been through some shit. Like you could have been like impoverished at some point in time, or like, like you could have like had a hard time like growing up, or just grown up poor, had a time of like homelessness, whatever the case may be. And like you're a very humble and compassionate person. Okay, you have a very high level of self-esteem, and I definitely think that you care about the less fortunate. And I think that with the Five of Cups, like you definitely have lost a lot of friends. You definitely like had a bunch of like premature crushes. This is very like ridiculously interesting. Like it's a little dark sided. Okay, so people's love for you is a little like the reason why people love you is a little like I'm hearing conceited by Remy Ma. Okay, like people think that you conserve your energy, but like you have a reason to. Okay, Gemini vibes. There's definitely like messiness and things of that nature. Okay, if you're watching this when I posted the eclipse, okay, or whenever the next lunar eclipse is, whenever you're watching this could be significant. Okay, so especially Libra energy. Okay, Virgo energy, Pisces energy, Cancer energy. Okay, so yeah, power one. That's what I have for you. I definitely think that people's love for you is a little just like it's yet to be revealed. I definitely think that people have a lot of preconceived notions about you, and the reasons for loving you like may not be like you know as open as they should. As like it's a little people like that you seem reckless and that you seem spicy and rock star like. So it's kind of like okay. So part one, that's what I have for you. Very interesting. If you chose pile two, this is your reading. Pile two, okay. Seasons of the Witch, Samhain Oracle, okay. Off top, if you chose pile two, I definitely think that people love you because like you're witchy, okay? People love you because like you're spooky. You kind of scare people a little bit. They think that you're very like you could like the color like black, like wearing black nails. You could like talons, claws, like all the witchy shows, all the everything. Motherland, Fort Salem could be significant. You could be in the military, okay? People could love that you're just like militant, okay? 1133. You're very spiritually inclined, okay? You may want to watch Power One if you feel called to. Confirmation, but only if you feel called to watch Power One, okay? But yeah, when it comes down to Pile Two, Seasons of the Witch Oracle, I definitely feel as though you do a lot of self reflection. Okay, you do a lot of self reflection, or like y'all can really like care about how it is that you look, but like you don't put too much importance on it. Wednesday Adams, people love you because you're very Wednesday Adams like. Okay, you're very mysterious, macabre. Okay, like people. You also have a very large like vocabulary. People like how you speak. Okay, people think that you're very like stoic, and they think that you're very intuitive with this crystal ball that she's holding. You could definitely be a tarot reader or a spiritualist. You could definitely just be somebody who has like not say just, but like you be somebody who has psychic visions accompanied with all this. Okay. But you don't have to be someone who makes a career out of it. But you could if you wanted to. You're definitely somebody people recognize. Okay, you seem distant with this broom here. You could like to clean up, or like you could do a lot of spiritual cleansing or cleansing. Otherwise, you don't really like people coming to visit you, or like being in your space. You don't really like to answer the phone. You like to work with crystals. Okay, bats could be significant. Herbs. You could definitely be like a witch or practitioner, a root worker, whatever the case may be. But like my right ear is ringing. Okay, so you're very active when it comes down to your spiritual world. Why do people love power too? Okay, so we have rebirth. You're constantly transforming. Like you are intense. Okay, people love you because you're intense. Like you have this spiritual, like not even like darkness, but like intensity. I almost said entity. Like people are kind of scared of you. People feel like you have spirits around you, which you do, but people feel like you have like spirits and entities like protecting you, or like surrounding you, or like pushing you through life. Okay. People kind of feel your presence when you're not around. Okay. Like people feel like you are an entity yourself. Okay. So people are kind of spooked out by that because they feel like you're, of course, like you're human. You know what I'm saying? People are like, okay, the number 55 could be significant. Okay. Libra energy could be significant. Somebody could be 55 or born in 1955. Okay. Whatever the case may be. I feel like y'all also maybe like really connected to your past life, or like people can tell that you've been here before. Okay, pile two with like rebirth. You may work with like fire. Okay, you may be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. You may go through. You may not be afraid to like end friendships. Okay, with rebirth and like these three people, or like you may have had a falling out with like a sibling. People like love you for standing up for yourself. Or people love that you're not you. It ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. Okay. K camp could be significant. Okay, the letter K could be significant. The letter C, El Campo could be significant. Okay, um, El Yunque in Puerto Rico could be significant as well. Um, yeah, yeah. People just like people feel like you have a fiery energy, but you could be redheaded, okay, or like you could look really good. People love when you wear like red hair. People love when you wear like auburn hair, okay. Gemini, Aries energy, Cancer energy, whatever the case may be, there's death in all that awakens, for it isn't blissful nor painless. It's a mighty rising, oh flame resurrected. Yeah, you're definitely always in a sense of self-reflection, okay? Something about when you were 15, something that happened when you were 15, or something about like that number could be significant the 15th of the month. Okay. You also like are constantly changing like jobs or careers, or like you're always like transforming your business in some sort of way. Okay. And I definitely feel as though some of y'all could have also lost somebody. Y'all could be grieving. My app says people are lucky to have me in their lives. That's why people love you. Okay. People love you because like you are a lucky person. People feel like you are protected by something. Okay. And people are lucky to have you in their lives. Okay. Because you are not afraid to cut people off. And when I say so, that you were grieving, okay, you could have lost somebody, okay, and just completely transformed. Like people feel like you're handling that really, really well. People feel like you push your emotions like to the side type shit. Like people feel like your emotions go 1 2 1 2. Okay. So like they feel like you just like people love you because you went through a major like change or glow up, like a spiritual glow up. It could have been a physical one, but I'm feeling like this is like deeper than that, Paul, too. I really feel as though this has to do more so. It says truth and fear. Yeah, it says truth and fear. So people are afraid of you. Like I said, people love you because they don't really know. Like you may be dabbling in with the spirits or with magic or whatever the case may be. People don't know what you are or are not capable of. And you really may want to watch Power One. They had a similar energy, but like different. Okay. Just kind of like people kind of fearing, or people kind of like, ooh, like they're bad, they're spooky, but this right here is feeling more so like you do the work, okay? Like you do the work, okay? So people are. I also feel like people love that you're very honest, both with yourself and other people. They feel like you're honest both with yourself and other people. It says awakening and resurrection. Awakening and resurrection, okay? Yeah, I definitely feel as though you could have really like appeared to the public as though you got past like a death or like a passing or something, a relationship, something that you lost, something that you're grieving like really fast, okay. And people feel like that's like your fiery spirit, like that's your energy. And with awakening, people love that you are constantly growing, okay. And I feel like you bring the people along with you. You may be teaching other people like magic or teaching other people about spirituality, about transforming. You could be like a guru of some kind, or like whatever the case may be. People feel as though you are just very like pretty as well. Like they feel like you're intense. Like you have like a very like dark, like divine feminine like beauty about you. I definitely feel as though you awaken the people that are around you, okay, to like how it is that they need to change, and you're not afraid to be honest. What is this rebirth energy spirit? Why do people love? Yes, like you are very like you have like prophetic dreams, okay? And you are somebody who's always looking at all the options. You scope the scenery out, okay? I think about meatball, okay? Uh Philly could be significant. Philly cheesesteaks could be significant. You have a healthy you just like you have a healthy banter with people, okay? And with the seven of cups, like you are not. You look at all your options. You have a lot of options. You may be somebody who dates, or like you understand that some people are not permanent. Friends are not always permanent. Relationships are not always permanent. And like you be scoping the scenery out, and you be recognizing when like a snake is a snake. You could also have a healthy like appetite, okay? Why do people three shuffle spirit? Why do people love this collective page of swords? Yeah, like people feel like they like to talk. People like to talk about you. People love how it is that you like think, okay, but you think very differently than other people. You could definitely have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini placements, okay. People could like that you like smoke, okay, whatever the case may be. What is this? Seven of Wands. Yeah, you're kind of like distant. Like people aren't necessarily the most intellectually compatible with you. People don't know too much about you because you're so like to yourself, okay? But they can tell that you're intelligent. People can tell that you're intelligent, okay? And people like are very interested in your relationships, okay? Particularly with like your family, or like if you're LGBTQ, or even just like a breakup or something of that nature. Like what people love about you is that it seems like you don't want a relationship. It seems like you're kind of like heartbreaker-ish, okay? Especially when it comes down to friendships, okay? Uh, yeah, so people love that like you're not afraid to make the choice that they wouldn't make. And you're very divinely led by spirit. And spirit says that you and somebody are not compatible, like that you're willing to like let that shit go so that way you can have something that is compatible. And you also have like a lot of suitors, okay? You have a lot of suitors. You like to have fun, you may like to party, like you seem fun. Okay. Yeah, and you're not afraid to like walk away from somebody. People still feel like you're connected to somebody though. Okay, I'm about to move on to pile three, but people feel like you're still connected to somebody that you used to have a crush on that you used to know. Okay, and I feel like that's because there's some secrets and some gossip and some shit like that that you're not really like you haven't fully heard yet. Okay, you will soon. This could have to do with the cancer. Okay, cancer fights Scorpio heavy on the cancer. Whatever the case may be, the situation was always going to end. So yeah, Pile too. That's what I have for you in terms of like why people like love you. Eight of Swords, people, you scare people. Pile two, drink y'all some water. Like you know what to like. You could tell somebody like it's gonna happen, and they'd be like, no, it's not, and then it happened. And you're like, mm. But thank you, Pile two. Let's see what's going on for Pile three. If you chose pile three, okay, this is your pile, the Intuition Oracle. Why do people love you? Okay, off top with the Intuition Oracle. Pile three, people love you because you are very, very like intuitive. Okay, that was a big theme throughout the rest of these piles. But like people love you because you may want to watch pile two. Anyway, or if you feel compelled to the rest of the piles, go ahead and look at them. Only if you feel compelled. This is good. Like you have a lot of sides to your personality. You might be the most intuitive out of all of the three piles, okay? And you have so many facets to you. Like you have like a very complex life story. People feel as though like you could also be LGBTQ. Okay, you could be queer. Okay, you could definitely be a social justice warrior. Okay, pile three. In terms of why people love you, you could definitely people like your name. People think that you have a very like creative name, like a very pretty name. People love that you could like to be by the ocean, or you can remind people of like siren energy. Some of you have to work with Mother Yamaya, okay, Mother Ocean, water spirits, okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio placements, okay. So pile three, in terms of why people love you, like you could be LGBTQIA, okay? People like that you're very open about like your sexuality or like, people like your style. You could definitely have Virgo placement. This is my Virgo deck that I got during Virgo season, okay? Um, yeah, if you have Scorpio placements, you might want to check out pile two after this is fully uploaded. But with the Intuition Oracle, the letter T, like she's holding on to the letter T right here. You could have the letter T in your name, okay? It could be a letter T person that also like loves you, whatever the case may be. But you get things like to the T, okay? You could be a teacher. You could definitely be somebody who educates other people, like on like not say right or wrong, but like morals and ethics. I'm seeing Chidi from the Good Place, okay? So you could definitely be somebody that like you're very intelligent. You could be long winded. You know a lot of things. You know a lot of words, okay? People like that you might be like indecisive, okay? But people think that you have like a very good heart, like they understand where it is that you're coming from, okay? People think that you like to like, okay. People like that you do so. People think that you think about the spiritual aspects of all the herbs and things of that nature that you're consuming. Pile three. People love the way you can sing. Okay, people love your communication style or like the sound of your voice, how you speak. Okay, 1144. People like you may have like a divine gift for like communicating, like the gift of gab, or like I might be able to sing or like whatever the case may be, or something about how you communicate with people. Okay, pile three. What is it that people love about pile three? Spirit? What do people love about my pile three? The seeker in reverse. Yeah, people think that you see things like a little bit like too clearly sometimes, but like people love that you're not afraid to like keep looking until like it's done. You can definitely have Scorpio placements. With the seeker in reverse, like people you know which battles to pick. Like you pick and choose your battles. And I think that whenever you want to find something out, you can go find that shit out. Okay, with the seeker in reverse. Okay, 21. Okay, something about like maybe things were different whenever you were 21, and I feel like you had a big old glow up. Okay, many of us did. But I think that you're very, very different now than you used to be. Okay, and with the number 21, this could also be that energy of like you can have Taurus, Aries, Gemini placements, okay, especially. Um, I feel like you could have stopped seeing a Taurus, Aries, or a Gemini. And people think that that was a good decision. People love that you made that choice for yourself. It says, I seek new friends and experiences to expand my awareness. Yeah, this could have been like a friend or like a situationship or like friends to lovers pipeline or just like frenemy vibes. Like there could have been a Gemini, a Taurus, or an Aries placement person that you used to like deal with, okay, and people love that you don't deal with this person no more. I seek new friends and experiences to expand my awareness. Yeah, you definitely may want to watch Pile 2. But I really feel as though I'm hearing no new friends, okay, by Drake. Okay, Scorpio energy, once again, Cancer energy. You are somebody to where you don't mind being alone, okay? You're not really actively seeking out anybody, seeking out any friendship, seeking out a certain relationship. Like people love that you are kind of like a loner. I'm hearing loner by Kali Uchis. That Scorpio Cancer energy is very like you're very like intuitive, obviously, but you're somebody who keeps to yourself, okay? Experiences to expand my awareness. I feel like you're very self-aware. I feel like you've had a lot of bad experiences, and I feel like people think that you're smart, okay, with the way that you go about things. They understand why you go about things how you do. Okay, I feel like you had some bad experiences, like some shitty people, especially if there was an Aries, a Taurus, or a Gemini placement. Okay, even a Sagittarius placement. I just feel like there was like a lot going on here. I'm hearing cat got your tongue. You don't really say too much, and you're very like you're somebody who keeps receipts. Okay, people like you could also be kind of messy, like organized wise, like in terms of, like like you may keep a lot of like receipts and paper and files. Okay, people may think that you're messy because you're not afraid to like seek out the truth. People may think that you're messy because you're not afraid to like dig up dirt, but you may also be like just like a little bit disorganized. Like people may love that about you. Okay, pile three. So when it comes down to the seeker in reverse, okay, okay. Learning, travel, and other methods for expanding your awareness about what is possible are all important now. Okay. So, yeah, people like that you're very, very intelligent. They like that you're well traveled. You don't mind traveling by yourself, or like you may go from state to state or country to country by yourself. Like, people don't really know where you be at. People cannot find you. That also might be what it is. People might love that they don't know like where you're at. Okay, like and other methods for expanding your awareness about what is possible are all important now. Okay, you're always finding like people feel like you're never satisfied with like certain information, but people love that about you. Like you're a forever student, you're always looking for things. Okay, um and you're very, very self-aware. Some people think that you're too self-aware. A wise person makes the time to build on what has come before and find ways to make the future better. Okay, yeah, some people think that you're too smart for your own good, too big for your britches, too wise for, your age, whatever the case may be. People think that you're older than you are. People love that you communicate as though you are older than you are. Okay, people think that you're very, very wise. Yeah, and people think that you care a lot about the future. Like I said, people think that you are like you could be a social justice warrior, or like you're quick to tell somebody that's not right. People love that. But to make the most of the energies available for improvement, you have to do your homework and seek our proven methods and techniques that are appropriate for your temperament. Yeah, you may be like a firecracker. Okay, you might be somebody like I'm hearing Killing You Hoes by Trina, okay? Because I get hot quick, okay? Sagittarius energy. You could also just be from Florida, okay? Miami energy could be significant, okay? People feel as though like I'm hearing blackpeoplemeet.com. People could think like people could love how you date, or like they could feel like they don't know too much about your dating life, but they know that you get down. Okay, but they like the mystery of that as well. But to make the most of these energies, okay, yeah, like you try to like really conserve your energy for like you. People think that you're kind of selfish, but they like it. People think that you're very, very smart, like that you could be in school. People think that also, people might love that you may have like dropped out of school, which is okay. It's very, which is fine. Shit happens, hell. But like this is like I don't know. I do feel like y'all may also have some haters too. Some people could be kind of happy that certain things didn't happen for you. They may love that about you that something didn't work out. So if you're seeing this, you may need to do a cleanser or a protection pile three, okay? Because there's definitely some people kind of like assuming that things aren't working out for you, okay? Just because something didn't go the way that they think things were planned, which is weird, okay? Yeah, they think that you're a researcher. People love that you're very, very smart. The technological marvels, you could like Marvel movies, okay? You could like toys, like playing with like marbles, okay? Chalk drawing, okay? Y'all could be very talented with like a certain like habit, okay, or hobby, okay? Art, creating, knitting, sewing, crochet, painting, sculpting. Make it shameful waste to fail to take advantage of the almost limitless number of ways we can obtain useful information from the best sources. Yeah, people think that like you could be a tarot reader, or you could be somebody with like spiritual gifts, and like you may use that to find out information about people, and people love that about you, but they hate that about you. Attending the lectures and workshops of visiting experts, going to school. Yeah, people think that you're very intelligent. Like people love that you're educated, that you like to learn, that you go to school, they like that you read, they like the type of books that you like. You could be a writer. They like how you interact with people online, but like you're very like AWOL. People cannot really find you like on social media like that, even if you're on it. Like you are kind of distant from certain platforms, and people like that they don't know where you be at. All the various media sources are places where you should now be looking for ideas from experts. People feel like you are an expert in which you know what I'm saying? I feel like people also like that you tell people things that they didn't ask for. in the sense of like you're very, very forward and honest with people, pile three. People like that about you. Okay. I definitely feel as though you're very eccentric, okay, and you're a visionary, okay, and people can't always see the vision. People are kind of intimidated. Y'all definitely may have some haters. I may make a different pick a card about that kind of later because this is coming up very interesting. Okay, so yeah, pile three. Like what people love about you is that they kind of have things to hate on about you, which is so odd. Okay, what do people love about my pile three? Okay. Yeah, you're very friendly. Okay. You could like to drink water. Okay. People like feel like you make healthy choices for your body, like the things that you consume. Okay. What do people love? And it comes in reverse. Yeah. Some people are kind of happy, y'all, that like some people love that something failed for you. That's very odd. It's very specific. Okay, particularly if this person is a Sagittarius placement, somebody is like was like hoping that something would fail for you. Okay, that's a side message. But besides that, you are constantly on like a drain. Like you'll turn your back, okay, on what does not serve you. Okay, you'll turn your back on what does not serve you. Okay, this person could also be a Virgo. I don't even know why I said that. Sagittarius or a Virgo placement. Okay, you definitely do like a lot of spiritual cleansing. What people love about you is kind of just like you can be kind of like mean if you need to. As I say that, Page of Swords in reverse. You can be kind of, you can have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini placements. You could be kind of mean, okay, whenever you're trying to figure something out or whenever like you need to go, whenever something doesn't make sense. Like you would read a bitch. Like people know not to play with you. And like people might think that you're spicy in that way with the Page of Swords in reverse. People are not intellectually compatible. People don't see the vision like you do. Okay, Page of Swords, people don't see the vision. And okay, and people love that you will stop talking to people if you feel like they are not on your intellectual level, quite honestly. Six of Pentacles and the Five of Swords here. They also people like that you are like friendly, like you're a very giving person, okay? But you don't, it doesn't matter how much someone's given to you, how much you give to somebody, you will stop fucking with them if they do you dirty. And some people are like, that's fucked up, but some people are like, it is what it is. Yeah. Uh People also like that. Like people you may hold grudges or people feel like you hold grudges, okay? And people feel like, yeah, fuck that bitch too. Like that's that's how I'm feeling. Nine of Wands in reverse. Like people may feel as though people may love that you still are very like F you about an Aries Leo Sag placement that you used to deal with. Okay. I also feel as though people definitely are very invested in like your like relationships and like your SEGGS dual life, okay, your physical life and things of that nature. I feel like people you keep your things close to you, keep you're very giving, but you keep like your core stuff very close to you. Okay. You're definitely a family oriented person. And people love that you might be saving up for something. Okay, as I say that people like respect that you are very like tapped in, tuned in. You may be very deep inside of your religion, and I definitely feel as though you've definitely taken your energy away from people who you feel like are not understanding you. Okay, you've been like this since you were younger. People could have thought you were an asshole when you were younger, especially if you have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini placements. Okay, or Aries, Leo, Sag placements. Okay, especially with family members. But people could have like always liked the way that you like have to stand up for yourself. People respect you. Okay, this is a very like backsided energy. Okay, Power One was like that too. But people kind of like that, like you've gotten through some sort of like pain. Okay, Power Three, you've gotten through some sort of pain, and like you went through some sort of time moment to like get away from some sort of conflict. And now I feel like that you have a lot of people, Six of Wands, who are like loving the fact that like things are, you know. But besides that, you're a very fair person. People love that you're a very fair person and they feel like people get karma for like, you know, people love that you think about things fairly and they love that you're very in your divine masculine and divine feminine at the same time. People think that you're very serious. They love that you're very serious. It kind of makes them anxious and it kind of makes them feel like they're not compatible with you. And they're not. So people love that you're kind of an asshole when it comes down to whenever people don't get you. Okay, and it just like it is what it is. Like people think that you're better than them. Okay, but also it's like they love it. So it's like, yeah. They also think that you may like make money off of other people's like not pain. This is very odd, y'all. Look at that. There's definitely some people who have very warped ass views of like love and relationships. Okay, like people think that you've been an asshole or a bitch at some point in time, but I feel like you had a reason to. Okay, and I feel like it was because these people live in 55. A massive change happened because these people was not supposed to be in your life. Okay, so a lot of people's love for you was also blindsided. Okay, Power One was like that. If you feel compelled to watch it. But that is what I have for y'all. Okay, so with that being said, thank y'all for watching Power 3. Let me know how y'all enjoyed this reading. And yeah, fuck with me on TikTok at Terry T with Kinny. Okay, on Instagram at Kinny's a Keeper. Okay, KINNY S a Keeper. Okay. And if y'all are ever interested in booking a read with me, all that information is down in the description below. Yeah, thank y'all so much. So, bye.